been trying to hit mythic recently, and this Yorion Lukka deck has been doing very well, so let's just try and rattle some wins off with that. This hand's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. Alright. Yeah, this hand's fine. It's not stellar, but we have an Omen of the Sea to try and smooth their draws out. And Lukka's a good card in the deck that's named after it. Luckily they haven't done anything, so we should be able to. Red source is also a very good draw. Was thinking about trying to save time by scrying 2, but you want to wait until after they steal your card. Yeah, we can just do it. I don't think we need island either. We have fires to smooth out our mana, and ooh, that was a good draw. So that happens. They stole it to Fairy. Since we have Shark Typhoon, I'm going to ambush here, because Shark Typhoon can make our token to Lukka with. So I'd rather save some life and also get to trade for this. That's also, like, fine. It's not the end of the world. So I'm going to play fires here. I assume that they're going to bounce it, but next turn, because we're going to... Oh, I guess this doesn't quite work out, but that's fine. Next turn we can fires and cast Elspeth Conquers Death. Also, we're like, if you can reach 5 mana against the Lurrus style decks and still be above like 15 life, you're doing very, very well. So yeah, we can play this since we're playing fires. Now we get to cast Elspeth Conquers Death. And then next turn we'll be able to make a token with Shark Typhoon and also cast Lukka and Yorion and all in the same turn. I don't know how I feel about their build of the sack deck. Like, I get that these are card advantage cards, but I feel like I'd rather play the like red aggro, like the mono red aggro deck in that place. So I could just cast Shark Typhoon here. I don't get to draw a card, but... Oh, I don't get to Yorion also. That might have been a punt. Yeah, I think that was Sweet Play Syndrome. I am gonna take a Witch's Oven though. Yeah, because now if I had just cycled that to make a token, I could then play Yorion and steal another thing. That's fine. We'll cycle this to make a token when they try and make us sack something. And this also means that they don't get to attack Lukka, so we do get to reactivate it. Not that that really mattered, because we got to animate anyway. That's fine. So now... I do think we get our scry on here, because drawing a land is good with this agent. Alright, so we play this. Play this. We'll take their Witch's Oven. We'll play Lukka. Exile all of these. And then we could turn Lukka into the third agent also, and just pretty much steal their whole board. Alright, this hand is not great. This hand's good. Against Kira. I get that you need tokens to activate Lukka, but I think in this hand, we can make do without that for a little bit. Like, we'll be able to find ways to activate the combo later on. So, since we have a lot of 3-drops in our hand, and we drew the untapped source for 3, I like doing this here. Fires is good. Do I want Mountain also? Yeah, I think Mountain's good too, because that's our 4th untapped source. So this turn, we can Teferi, bounce Questing Beast for tempo. Planning on next turn playing a Fires and playing a Shatterless guy. That's nice not having to shock for that. And now we have a Narset to try and find something else to do. That's minorly annoying. Thrashing Brontodon. Luckily we have a backup Fires. We do have to find an answer to this Nissa soon. I believe that counts. So, yeah, we play this. Oh, so they're gonna let us untap, or no, I guess they can untap a land. Yeah, because this casts Brontodon, so they can cast and activate still. Unfortunately, I guess we are pretty close to just dead. But we can draw a Wrath still. Alright. So now we get Agent. We steal Nissa. We make a land. Luckily we have this Narset keeping the Great Henge from being very, very good. So we block to kill that. We have to jump here. That was quite good. So now we can create a 1/1. Yeah, because we're going to create a 1/1, make an agent, bounce our agent, steal more things. Alright. DO21. This hand against Luris, they go first. So we don't do anything early, but we do have a Wrath, and Omen is good at catching you up. They don't have a turn 1 play, that's helpful. Fires is also helpful. Hopefully we draw a turn 2 play of some sort. Okay. So they're not doing anything until turn, like, this obviously is a card that they cast, but they're not affecting the board. That's fine. Still not affecting the board, so. They also missed their 3rd land drop, right? Yeah. So I'm going to cast this. I don't think they were going to take it, but just in case, I want to be able to not waste my 3 mana. Because no matter what they take here, we still have something to do on 4. Yeah, they should take fires here, I believe. I guess Elspeth probably, like, in the moment is worse for them. But long-term fires probably wins more games. Though I guess it's pretty hard to beat a thing that's like generating tokens constantly. I think they're a little late on finding this engine. I am gonna stop on upkeep to try and... I'm going to activate Omen to try and find my 5th land drop so that I can Lukka. Since we have fires, we don't need to worry about tapping out. Bottom, Shark Typhoon. Draw this 5th land. And if I had to guess, they'll concede to this. I'm going to start by taking their Witch's Oven. Yep, there we go. We go first, and we have a play on 2. I like it. And we have the Elspeth into Lukka curve. Yeah, so I think I'm going to play this deck in the... I forget what the event's called, but the event this weekend on Arena, where you like try and get 7 wins on Saturday and then 7 wins on Sunday. Healer's Hawk. That's fine. I think this hand does fine against the Japanese Pride Mate style decks. Our turn. What do they have? They didn't play anything on 2. I'm gonna take the 5th land. I guess they could have been playing around counterspells, maybe? We'll play this tapped, because we don't need to do anything this turn. We could technically play an untapped land to try and, or like to scry, but our hand already is set up very well, so I don't think there was a need to. So they have a flash card. Okay. Now we just need to fade them having a hexproof spell of any sort. Also, unless they grow it here, if they do have a hexproof spell, we have one more retry at it since we have the 2nd Lukka. So we're gonna do the Lukka first, because if it doesn't work out, I think we gain 5 life. I always hate when they good game. So hopefully this isn't another God's Willing. Oh, I guess they can attack. Oh wait, no, we have a redraw with Lukka. Okay, so I guess we're fading another God's Willing. How do they always have it? So So we're not technically dead here. And we can draw a 7th land drop to try one more time. Do we get it? Nice. Okay. That helps. And now we can untap and Elspeth Conquers Death Luris. Right on time. Well, we can also just Yorion a bunch. But I think it's safer to Elspeth Conquers Death Luris. We'll see. Yep. Yeah, get fucked for premature good game. Alright, Diamond Tier 1. After this game, I need to remember to restart Arena, just in case, for memory leak purposes. The Mirror. I think this hand's fine in the Mirror. We have 2 Omens to smooth out our draws, and Narset's quite good. So they also have an Omen. I like Birthing here, since we don't have a counterspell for their 3-drop. And we have a Lukka in hand already. So this is a token generator for that, and it's also it's a card advantage. Yep, get a plains. Yeah, I figured they'd have a 3-drop planeswalker of some sort. So I think we use this as our chance to resolve a Narset. I guess Mystical Dispute doesn't do anything. So do I want Fires or Teferi? I like Teferi. Next turn we can try and resolve a Teferi, and that should let us... that's annoying. We need them not to hit tokens there. Alright. So we need to get lucky here and hope that they don't have a Lukka in hand. I guess we can... Is it better to bounce Fires? Probably. There's technically worlds where that... Oh man. Close. Yeah, they had a Lukka. So what do they take here? A land. Yeah, that makes sense. I think we just lose this one. Yeah. I don't feel like playing that one out. I think the mirror, there is some skill to the mirror, but I also think, obviously I'm going to say that every time I lose, and then when I win I'll say that I'm the best at the mirror, but a lot of it is variance. Sure. I can do that too. Unfortunately, we drew 3 rats. Oath of Kaya. Okay. So maybe this isn't a Lukka mirror? I think that's better for us. So black, black. So they need to hit another black. So they're playing a greedier version. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, I'm off it. So I go first. I think that's fine. We have redraws in Shark Typhoon and Omen. And if once we hit our land, we have Narset also. I'll get red here. Yeah, we'll play our tap land. Our turns are just a little too awkward if we try and Omen first. I guess the only weird thing about doing all this way is trying to hit land drop next turn. We do also have to keep in mind that we do have our 2 of our agents in our hand. So we only get 1 activation of Lukka out of all of this. So that was a good draw. So yeah, we're gonna fires. And we're gonna cast this. That was perfect. We wanted to see a land and a token generator. So next turn we get to play Elspeth and Lukka. I guess they could have, yeah, they have a way to draw a card, so there is a reason to attack Narset. Alright. Yeah, so now we get to play this. Play this. I believe we're going to take Luris here because that's their main card advantage engine at this point. We don't get to play bird this turn, right? Because our land wasn't untapped, so there was no... But next turn we get to play it. I mean, I think they're pretty dead, as is. Sure. Fortunately, we get to make a token here, so sacking doesn't get us. That was a good draw. Huh. I wonder if that's on your end or my end. I guess I'm dropping a few frames. It might be my internet connection. I can go back and look at everything. Elspeth's, I'm playing it as it's either a 2 or 3 of. Okay, so I can try and find something here. I like this. We're gonna bounce Witch's Oven, so that way when we steal something... Okay, yeah, so it's probably just like whichever connection. Yeah, so we're gonna bounce this. Yeah, I actually like gaining 5 life. No need to do anything with Lukka. So now we do this. Exile everything. We then get to Narset. Bring this back. Now we get to steal their Luris and they can't sack it in response. We'll bottom this. We want the 7th land so we can cast agents. Alright. I like where we are here. Because I don't believe this kills us. I guess we'll find out if it does. At least they don't draw a card off that. So they... Are we dead here? Or do we go to 1? We go to 1. Wow. That was close. Okay, so we have these two. So we get to Steel Familiar and Witch's Oven. I mean, we can bounce Priest. I guess it's pretty free to look at what Narset's going to give us. So we definitely want to take the Witch's Oven. Bouncing Lukka actually gives us more steals. And we get to gain 5. I meant Yorion, if that's what... I think I figured the line out that you're talking about, Andre. I said Lukka, I meant Yorion. Yeah, it turns out gaining 5 with Elspeth comes up way more often than you think it would. I wonder if we are supposed to play a third Elspeth. So they're not playing a companion. If you could guarantee me a third land drop, this hand's good. Is it good enough to try and keep on the draw? Probably not. I think we mulligan this. Does everything sound good and look good stream-wise? I just got a new computer a couple days ago, so I'm testing out settings and everything. It seems to be running well, as far as I can tell. Yeah, we're gonna mulligan. Huh. We have a mystical dispute that, like... Cool. Awesome. I think we're gonna mulligan again. Yeah, I like this hand. I think we just bottomed both Shark Typhoons. Four color. What does this mean? Is it like elementals that decided not to play Yorion for whatever reason? Yeah, I have no idea. I feel like the Arboreal Grazer matchups are pretty good for us. Oh, it's Winota. Okay. I guess this does get to attack here. Sure. Sure, guy. You got it. Maybe the Winota decks are actually just really good. I don't know. We get to go first. That's good. And we have a Scry at a white source. Is a white source. I think we can do better. Like, worst comes to worst, we get to Omen on 2. I guess we don't get to Omen on 2. That was my fault. Well, this was a series of, well, I guess one mistake. We're pretty dead here. I don't actually know what we can draw here. Yeah, we're just dead. That was a pretty big fuck up on my part. But that's why we practice. Yeah, I like this hand. This curve is quite good. I also really like Birth of Meltus against the aggro decks. So we bounce the non-haster for obvious reasons. Alright, so now we're just looking for a Lukka. Regisaur. That's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of in for just bouncing this Regisaur. Let's try and hit a tap land here. Yeah. Well, we hit a Lukka, so now we just need a red source. Is Regisaur really what you want to be doing currently? I don't think so. Okay. So we plus here, obviously. And then we're gonna pass turn and shatter this guy at some point. Depending on how they attack, I might just wait a turn. But we do want to defend. Oh, well. I guess there's no way to defend Fairy with it. So now I think we just tank a hit and hope that they play more stuff. I think we try and hit a land drop here because we can play a 3. Tap land's acceptable. Now we're priced into this. That's annoying. Do I play Elspeth here? Yeah, I think we do. So I think this is the key turn. Yeah, so we just take 6 here, because blocking only saves 1. So now we're just trying to fade removal spell. I really want them to tap out there. Okay, they didn't have a removal spell. That's a start. If we had one more land drop, I would take the Embercleave. I am going to gain 5 life here, though. That way we're like as far as possible away from randomly dying out of nowhere. So if I had to guess, yeah, they'll equip there. They can... So they can give it... Deals 14. Are we just dead? 14. Seriously? Wow. They had the like stone nuts to just kill us? I guess it wasn't the stone nuts, but... Yeah, was I supposed to take Knight there, or take Even Legion there? It's a blocker. He can't pump. Yeah, maybe I'm just supposed to take Knight there. Alright, I think I'm going to play this match and then call the stream for today. We got an hour in. I think that's my goal. Now that I got the new computer, is like an hour-ish a day. Yeah, even against Obosh, I think we keep this. Isn't it just better for them to play a 4-3 there? Yeah, we're gonna bottom both these. Here, I bounce the non-hasty dude. So they had a shock, but I still feel like, developing a board is better, isn't it? I don't know. So now I think we just pump out some blockers. Sure. This is fine. Alright, so now we need to find a Wrath. Does fires do anything? I guess we're probably dead here. Oh, Teferi can hit a Wrath. Yeah. Do I want to try and end on a win? Yeah, screw it, one more game. Why do we have to play against Garuda? Like, I get that the Yorion deck is probably better than Garuda, and, like, I think we have to bottom that. But I don't know, the Garuda deck is just way more tilting to play against. Oh, well. I guess they missed land drops, probably. Alright, I think we'll end on that win. Thank you everyone for joining. Thanks to those who chatted. It's always nice to have someone to chat with. If you're not following, if you could just throw me a follow, that would be awesome. Certainly would help me hit my goal of 50 followers to try and get affiliate. And now that I have my new computer that actually seems to work streaming wise, I'm going to shoot for Monday through Friday sometime in the afternoon for about an hour or two every day. So see you tomorrow then.